everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Parlour Tea. Genevieve.
John's
going to snuggle in next to me. And we have our very dear friend Yulia with us, and we're on location tonight at 3BR. 3BR Distillery. Hello. One of our favorite places. They're actually neighbors of the Parlour. They're right across the street from us. And we've done a lot of really cool things together. But before I get any further, before we talk any more, we'll let Yulia introduce herself.
Do I talk at the camera or do I talk at you?
Whatever you feel like.
Okay, all right. I'm going to switch rapidly between the two. So hello, everyone. I'm Yulia, 3BR Distillery. I do the marketing and the creative here. So I am the social media person and I do all the graphics. I do a lot of the labels and things like that. Is that too hot?
No, this is amazing.
Okay,
thank
great.
you. We're drinking tea for Parlour Tea.
Yeah, we're drinking actually out of podstakaniki. They're like this metal cup with that's actually traditionally served with tea. So they're perfect, and they're actually branded with 3BR. They have bears and peas on them. So we're a distillery that we're known for making a vodka made from peas. I actually have the vodka right here.
Oh, excellent.
So you can see this is our Mendel vodka, and kudos to you if you know what the reference is with Mendel.
I do.
You better. And yeah.
So what else? Yeah. What else do you have here?
So besides our vodka made from peas, we actually make a whole ton of different spirits and liqueurs. We're known for making what we like to say unconventionally crafted spirits and liqueurs. We have a very interesting agave spirit. We have a Soviet rum because we're a Soviet-themed distillery. And we have we're going to be releasing a new one soon. We're going to be releasing a bourbon called Bearbin because of bears. Of course, we have a really interesting gin that has garlic, mushroom, and chives in it.
That sounds like dinner.
It's like dinner, but not really. And we have a lot of liqueurs. One of our most popular is the coffee liqueur, which is used in espresso martinis like everywhere.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It is so good. It's really good with cold brew.
Yes. Yeah. It's like doubling up
Yes.
on the coffee.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we, besides all the stuff that we produce, which we produce everything here in house, everyone's always surprised because they come in, they don't notice right away. We do a lot of live events. So we have a lot of live music. We have a drag show coming up. Shout out, please come. And everything. We know trivia, bingo, all the types of events. If you look at our calendar, right? Yep.
Yeah, but since she talked about the one thing, we're going to bring that up because I haven't stopped talking about it.
I'm just going to go with, while you do that, keep talking.
I've done it on our Sunday services, and I'm doing it right now on our Parlour Tea. So we have some really good friends of ours, and you know I talk about them, the Cunty Kittens, which is Reba, Yolanda, and Monique. They will be the entertainment this coming Friday. 7 o'clock is bingo, 9 o'clock show, $20 for each ticket for each time frame, and it will be here at 3BR. They are really amazing. I highly suggest them. They've come all the way from Michigan. Please show your love, buy some tickets, come enjoy, have some great liquor.
$20 is really good for a show.
It's not a bad.
That's a really
it's
good
not a great
deal.
Yeah, bring singles. We're gonna get their Venmo so we can pass it on so you guys can have it out just in case. This space is an amazing space. It's just really, really good. They've been here. I think this is their third time coming.
Yeah. So they were here for the Mardi Gras event and for Pride.
And Pride.
Yeah.
Right. And you know the guys, the owners love them. Yulia loves them. The bartenders love them. People think they're awesome. I think they're fun. So if you're looking for a really good time on a Friday night, date night, bring your mother. I don't care. Bring people. It's great. They're worth it. The place is worth it. The liquor's worth it. I have to say, Yulia, you know this. I always say that the bartenders, male and female, are the most friendliest group of people. They remember your name if you become a regular. They're just great. Everybody from, I don't even know all their names. I forget. And that's terrible. But like Taylor.
They know your name.
They know my name.
Everybody
But I
knows
forgot-
your
I
name,
forgot
John.
that-
Yeah,
their name.
Everybody.
We're very lucky. We have a really amazing staff.
They do.
And I love working with each and every one of them.
They're fun. They
Yeah.
really are a
Yeah.
fun group. So.
So how long have you guys been here?
We've been here for the whole business has been here for 3 years, as in from the day we opened. Obviously that was a little bit longer. We had to have the whole construction, do it up.
I can only imagine how much energy and time and commitment that took.
It was a year in the middle of the pandemic. So it was a lot. But yeah, 3 years this past April. So we just celebrated our 3rd anniversary.
Congratulations.
3 BR.
So since you said that, what is 3BR? Is there a reason for it? Like, what does it stand for?
Yeah, so it's a whole thing about our history and the whole reason why we're Soviet themed. A lot of people are always asking us about that. They think it's 3-bedroom, which it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Or
The bear has to be
3
something.
brothers sometimes.
Oh, okay.
They say
But it's
that,
not.
but it's not. I always joke I'm the 3rd brother, but I'm not. And but it has to do with our history. My colleague's grandfather was distilling quite illegally in the 80s in the Soviet Union. And he, at the time, Gorbachev was in power, and he had imposed a limitation on alcohol production. So the citizens could only have 2 bottles a month. But and that's clearly not cutting it for a population notoriously known for drinking a lot. So it's kind of like a sense of humor that we say, no, we don't want 2 bottles, we want 3 bottles, or we riot. So so it's actually 3 bottles or riot, and that's why
cute.
we're
That's
called
awesome.
3BR.
That's cute.
Yeah,
It's such a great. I mean,
yeah.
everything here is just so.
Can we show it? Are you
Amazingly.
able to show it? Like, we flip
I-
it around and we can.
We can try. Let's try that toward the end because I think it's going to get a little
Okay,
disorienting
that's
when
fine.
we do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But we'll do that towards the end.
That's fine. I think that it's good to show it.
No, it definitely is. I mean, if you guys haven't been here, highly recommend you check it out because it's an experience.
Just so you know, also, they could do a lot of events.
Yeah.
They could do private events. I know that what's her name and her
Tricia.
husband, they're
Yeah.
getting married here.
Oh, we have another wedding coming up that's going to be here in location. We can definitely host small weddings, and we've done a lot of weddings in the past. We had, of course, the Halloween wedding.
The Halloween wedding
the past
knocked
year.
it out of the park.
Yeah, it was
The-
it was amazing,
the
and the whole place was decked out.
Decorations were
Yeah.
friggin' through the roof.
Yeah.
So-
We've done. Recently we had a 1-year-old birthday party. So
We
hey, you could come here. I mean, the kids won't remember how much the adults were drinking, but
Yeah. We had a New Year's party here.
Yes,
That was phenomenal.
that was great.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we've
They
spent
could
a
do
good
a
amount.
lot.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
spent a
there
good
is.
amount of time here, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, if you're having a good day, bad day, we've come over and sat and had a drink or
Yeah.
two. The problem of it is that the drinks are so good, you
Yes.
don't realize how strong they are until you get up. And then it's a whole other dynamic. I have to tell you how I describe this place. It's Soho chic.
Soho chic. I've heard a lot of people say that it reminds them of Brooklyn.
It does,
for
100%.
sure. Yeah.
It's really, I think it's very trendy. I think it's very cool. I think it's very it's
I'm
just
trying to look.
great space. It
It
really is the whole dynamics of the.
It's twofold. Threefold. It's the space is amazing. The people are amazing, so you're happy to support them, but also the drinks are really great. So it's
Yes.
that's your 3 right there.
Yeah.
That's your
100%.
perfect
Yeah.
trinity right there. But you have a lot of really specific, specialized drinks
Yes.
that I absolutely love. There was one that you had on the menu. I don't know if you still have it. It was a herbal kind of lavender almost.
Was it
No, the pomegranate one.
Oh, the pomegranate one. That was
Yes.
that was last year, I think, in the spring. It had the
long
little
time ago.
spoon. Yeah. It had a little spoon of pomegranates on it.
Yes.
Yeah, that one I believe was like a fizz.
Yes,
it was good.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was a
that one
fizz.
was really nice. It's
Yep.
really popular. Definitely like such like a spring type
Yeah.
of cocktail. I think we called it Persephone.
I think you did.
fizz.
Yeah. I think that's why I liked
Yeah.
it so much
The
too.
best
Yeah.
part of this whole thing is that I think that, you guys really come up with very seasonal drinks
Yeah.
that fit
Yeah.
I
with the whole
gotta
dynamic.
shout out Rob and Taylor, but also all the rest of the staff that put in all the work into the mixology and the bar program behind it. Rob, of course, is my business partner, and also he's the head of the bar program. So he gets the final word on all of that. And he really cares that the drinks are very high quality, that they all care that the drinks have fresh ingredients.
Mhm.
It's super important because you get what you pay for, and it's worth it to have just a really well made cocktail.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Absolutely.
why are you coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And the other cool thing is that you can bring your own food.
Yes.
Yep. Or
So
you
you-
can have it called in, and you can Uber, and they'll
Yep.
bring it and come in, which is great too, because they don't serve food.
Yeah.
Which
So
I
I'm-
think if you did, you'd blow them out of the water.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great to do bar food. Just saying.
Yeah. I wish
With
if
a
we had a
Soviet-
kitchen.
With a little bit of
yeah.
a Soviet twist. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, if we had little pierogies.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
I would be
yeah.
here
With sauerkraut.
all the time.
Yeah.
If there were pierogies here,
Yeah.
I would never
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
You'll find me sleeping on your doorstep.
I know. I would also never leave because that would be amazing.
We've
for
almost
me,
found
too.
her sleeping here a couple of times when we
Me?
were drinking.
Well, we don't want to talk about that. On
Yeah. But it's always a good time. I think that it's can be crowded, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah, it doesn't
know what I mean?
ever encroach on your conversations
No.
or anything like that.
No.
So you still get like a good interaction with the people that you're with, even if it is crowded.
And
Yeah.
the best part is that when you come, they set it up as this. So you scan the QR code, and you get your menu. You place your order. It has all the ingredients and everything on it. You place the order. You send it after you put your credit card information in. You send the information. It goes right to the bar. The bar makes it. They bring it over. It's just that at the end, don't forget, you have to check out.
Pay
through
your bill.
Or we do for you.
And they add. But yeah, totally an amazing place. I think it's very unique and different. And I think that it adds a different kind of classier like vibe to the town. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm
No,
just saying
it's a different.
it's an elevation. You could go to New York, but go to Keyport. You're in New York because it's that chic.
And a lot of people say that they come in here, it's like a completely different from the outside. So it's a little bit of its own bubble. So we
It
try.
definitely is.
Yeah, we try to transport you to
Yeah.
somewhere else.
And
Yeah.
that works out nicely for us being across the street too,
Yeah.
because we try to do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
walk in.
Your space definitely feels that way. Like I walk in and I'm like, oh, I'm now in
I'm in a different
old
zone.
timey museum.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, we try.
But we have different spirits over there. We don't
Yes.
have
Oh.
these kinds of spirits. We've
No,
got
we
other,
have different kinds. Of spirits.
we have the more
But,
ethereal.
I have to
type of
tell you,
spirit.
we're really looking forward to Friday.
Yes.
I hope
Yeah.
that people do
Yeah.
come
And you can get tickets there on that ticker that's streaming down at the
right down
bottom.
there. You just open it up, and I think it's the second or third. I don't know if it moves up as the.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should.
it should be right there.
Right there. Yeah.
It's totally
Yeah.
worth it. $20 and have a good time. Have a drink or two. Meet new people.
Support
It's
a cool
fun.
small
Support small businesses.
And
And
artists.
support some girls that came all the way from Michigan to come here and do this. They love it here. They love us, and I'm not being, but they do.
Yeah.
They love
they do.
being here.
And they're really great performers.
They really
they're
are.
really amazing at what they do, and they really know how to please a crowd.
The
Yep.
energy
Really
is
awesome.
there.
Really good energy.
Yeah. And then Monique, which is the head, I hate to say it, but I'm not, the head kitten. I was not going to say the head. But she will also be at our store the following day signing her book. She is an author besides a producer and so on. She is signing her book series, Serial Showgirl, which is great. And you can meet her and get a book signing, and she could talk about her book and why she did it. And, I think I love Monique because she's creepy too. She's a creepy girl.
It's going to be a fun day. There's going to be a
is.
lot going on.
And then we have Keyport.
I love Keyport.
Yeah.
Ghost
You guys will
stores.
be open, so you guys
we'll
can
be
come
doing
here as well.
For
Tastings. Yep. What are you going to do? The flight is tasting?
We're probably going to have our limoncello. We just finished R&Ding and changing the recipe for it. So we serve it best as a chilled shot, and people love taking limoncello as a shot. So real quick, it's not limoncello that most people see around because it's made, what we make is from limes specifically. So it's a limoncello and it's great.
So can I get some of that?
Yeah. You could steal over here and
There you
scooch
go.
back over.
Yeah.
They're literally across the street.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see it
We
right
live-
across
yeah,
the
that's
street.
Yep, we can see our store
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
So there's another really cool drink that I was wondering if you could show us.
Yeah. So it's gonna take me a second to set up.
That's okay, because while you're doing that, I can check the comments because we got to get about 23 comments on there. So we
Oh,
can
there
send
you
very
go.
good.
hi to some of
Okay.
our friends.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, I'll get that and then I'll bring it right over.
All right. This one's really cool.
This
Wait
is
till you
really
guys see this
cool.
one.
If our store had a signature drink, this would be it.
Yes, it would. Let's go all the way back. All right.
Hi, Rachel.
We got Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
And then she brought in Alan Cole and Ingen. If they're here,
Hello.
hello, guys. Hi, Ingen.
Saying hello.
Hi.
Let's
Let's
see. We've got Sarah Blake. Hi,
Hi,
Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah will be here on Sunday doing tarot card reading. She's awesome. She's from
amazing.
Twin Crow Tarot.
Yep.
She's awesome. Hello.
She's booking
Hi,
up
Day.
too. So if you're interested in getting a reading by Sarah, please reach out to us because she is booking up
Quickly.
Yes, as usual. Hi,
Hello.
Sarah Walling.
That's our daughter.
Rachel says hi to the Sarahs.
If anybody ever get a chance to ever, like if Rachel ever comes down or up or across or whatever to visit us, trust me, Rachel is an amazing individual, period.
Sarah Walling, limoncello is so delicious.
Of course.
But
you're dry, you can't have any.
yes. So there, we caught up with everybody. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's really cool to be in this space and have a different perspective than we normally do. Some different lighting.
Very loungy.
Yes.
Like it's very jazzy, like everybody's gonna clap. Like.
It's jazzy, but it's also a little vampire-y. I'm not
Absolutely.
gonna lie.
Very New Orleans.
Yeah,
Wait till you see the space. I hope we can show it.
Yeah, we're gonna show it. We'll try. We'll try not to make you guys nauseous as we walk around.
But I think it's really cool.
Oh, here she comes
There
with
she
the
comes.
drink.
Should we move out
The
of the way?
presentation on
Does she
this
need a
is worth it.
table?
Do you need a table? or?
We'll figure it out. as we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
All right,
You wanna-
let's see.
The
So
chair?
it's a whole different tray here.
Can you hold it?
Yeah.
You got it?
So we've got this. And what is this? I know
So
what it is,
this is currently holding our ice. It's actually, we like stamp it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but it's stamped with our
That's
logo
so
on
cool.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Genevieve says it's kind of like a spell.
It
What
kind
kind of
of
a spell
is.
would it be?
Well, it's a manifestation of
drunken
some
one.
sort.
Manifestation of some
We're
sort.
manifesting something with this
We're
baby
manifesting. All right,
Alcohol.
yeah. So
here. Intoxication.
maybe we can move over to this table and we'll put it right
Okay.
in front.
We're gonna move everybody. So let's see.
Can they
We can go right
down.
there.
Okay,
Yep.
there you go.
We get your
Nice, your pee-pee.
seltzer, your schwa-pee-pee out of the way. Oh, I'm gonna move
Yeah,
it down a little
no, it's
bit.
okay. Let's do
What,
it
this?
way. I have an idea.
Okay, we're doing it. We're doing really.
We're getting
We're getting there.
Our
We're
the
getting-
social media ladies
Yes.
taking care of it.
yeah. So this is the whole setup. So we have this whole tray here, and the cocktail is all ready for you. But most importantly, is it's smoked on a piece of Palo Santo wood. So this is essentially our Negroni. It's called Smoke on the Block. So I'll show you how we put it together, and it's basically
Absolutely.
like a spell. So
Not even intentionally, was it?
No.
So yeah, so first things first, I have to do things with fire. So everyone loves fire.
Except me, I've been on fire.
It's hot.
And smoke the glass. I think it's not smoking enough, so I'm gonna let it burn a little bit more.
The
It
smell.
smells so good.
Yeah, the whole
So
place
tell them
smells
about the
amazing.
Palo Santo after. What is it used for?
Or you want to talk about it while we wait?
Whatever you
Palo
want.
Santo, the actual name for Palo Santo translates to holy wood, and it's used to increase positive energy in a space. So it's a little bit different than burning some of the other herbs. Palo Santo actually brings in positivity.
So
So-
Palo Santo wood means holy wood,
Holy
and it
wood.
brings in
Yep.
positive
Yep.
vibes. That's actually amazing. I think
Yep.
that we should keep this drink
I
on the
think we
menu all the
should.
time.
There you
Yep,
go.
it's very closely
Yeah.
related to frankincense, myrrh, and copal.
Wow. Okay. Very holy.
Yeah,
Now you
holy,
know why
very
I get
holy,
excited
yeah.
over that.
So this glass is definitely smoked enough. Hopefully you guys can see all the smoke coming out right there. So I'm going to drop a cube in. I'm going to spin it around so it fits a little bit more. It's fighting me a little bit.
Oh, it smells so good.
So I have the rest of the cocktail. Like I said, it's a Negroni. It's actually a couple of infused things. It's infused Eve and infused kvass liqueur. These are all very specialty things that we make for the bar specifically. So I'll pour the cocktail right in.
And smoke comes
The
down.
smoke comes out. And then last but not least, I have a piece of orange. So you espresso it and then you wipe it and you put it in.
So
And the cocktail's
you've basically got all of the elements there. You've got fire, you've got earth, you've got water, you've got air, all of it right there.
Yep.
And spirit.
In spirit.
And
There
spirit.
you go.
Most importantly, you've got
Holy
spirit.
and wood.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so cool. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah. no
Totally
problem.
worth. I think it's great.
Rachel says 2, please.
2, please. Yes.
Trust me, Rachel, it's totally
Manifesting
worth it.
deliciousness. I
It's-
love that.
Yeah,
Totally worth it.
absolutely. Should we try? Are you going to drink it?
No, but smell that. It just smells so good. It really does.
Yeah, it's heaven.
When we all saw it, all our mouths dropped.
The presentation itself, like
Yeah.
it's cool enough to have that whole system that you're doing there, the whole
Yeah.
ritual that you're doing there.
It's a little bit of this like
I'll
graffiti
have a sip,
tray
you have
that
one.
comes
Okay.
to your table. It's something being lit on fire is always a lot of fun.
Rick loves this.
Yeah.
It
It's
really does. It's so fresh and like almost like a honey kind of taste to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take that
Good.
away.
You can finish it.
No, I
I'll
can't.
put it right over here.
Okay,
Just within
I'll drink
reach.
my tea. I'll drink my tea instead.
Making good choices today.
Yeah, making good choices.
It is a Tuesday. It is a
Until she
Tuesday.
shuts-
We're not even open.
Till
so.
she shuts
Yeah,
it,
it's true.
Yeah.
and then she'll drink it.
So, do you want to see if we can take a quick look
Oh,
around?
absolutely. I think it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
So I have to tell you, a friend of mine came in here, and I won't say who because I don't want them to get upset. And above the doors, there's a eggplant for the bathrooms
Yes.
and a peach.
You can wonder why.
There you go.
Mhm.
So they walked out of the peach. And I said, why did you go in the peach? And then in a deep voice, they're like, because I wanted some ass. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But that's not what it was there for, but it made sense. But it was very funny because it's always stuck with me because I think it's adorable with the peach and the eggplant.
It is also labeled too, so there's a
Either
backup label.
you want the penis or you want ass. What can I tell you? You go through the door and whatever happens, happens.
Those things don't happen here.
No, they don't. Yeah.
So
After
should we take
12.
a quick look around?
Yes. You know
Okay,
how to
let's see.
flip it?
We can't flip it, so we have to
Why?
kind of walk it.
You can't
Because
flip
it's
the
no,
thing?
because it's a computer. It's
What?
not.
So I can help.
Okay. Let the social media girl do it.
So
Okay.
that was our little corner that we're hanging out in. There's a
There's-
little lounge area.
Very
Step
friends.
out of the way.
Yeah.
Except with liquor and not coffee.
But
And
now
cooler.
you're gonna see the rest of the bar.
Mhm.
So this is our 50-foot long graffitied bar. We have quite a lot of graffiti on it. What probably one of the most popular ones is this like mother and daughter here, and the daughter is saying, "Mother, can I trust the government?" Like the Pink Floyd song, and the mother saying, "Shh, keep your voice down." So keep going. Right behind me is all the way at the end is where we do a lot of our live performances. So as you can imagine with a drag show, people are coming all the way down here. And behind me in these windows, you can kind of see is our stills. Right here is like where we produce absolutely everything.
I love the chandeliers.
Yeah,
And it's really cool to watch it. Sometimes it's on when
it's kind of hard to see. It's a little overblown.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, but sometimes it's on when you're here drinking, which is great.
There we go. Now we're
See?
here.
Yeah.
Now we're
There
here
you go.
instead.
But what type of entertainment have you had here? I know you had jazz. You had that really amazing girl, that blonde girl that was singing when we were here. She was phenomenal.
Yeah, so we host a lot of different types of music here. Really, I feel like we've had everything. Like, and I mean that, everything. And just in terms of music, but we've also had aerial performances here because we have these really high ceilings, so could do a lot with that. Trying to think of like what other unique we have. We have like paint and sips. We have a chocolate paint and sip that we do where it has a pairing. So we've had pairing events.
Nice.
Oh, I know what else.
Oh, the
you
garden
do.
club too. The making the little
Yeah, we had the
gardens.
terrarium building.
But
yeah.
there's also something that we had talked about that you had already done. You do teachings of mixology, like you
So
tell
yeah,
people how to do it.
we have a cocktail class and we have a DIY gin class. So you could actually make
That's
your
cool.
own gin, as in like choose what botanicals you want in your gin and literally distill it and then take home a bottle of it.
Another spell.
That's
But
another
anyway.
spell. Yeah.
But I know that we
Yeah.
were talking about something to do with all gothic cocktails. And
Yeah.
teach how to do it. That we're looking forward to something
Gothic
like
cocktails would be really
Yeah,
cool.
so-
yeah.
that. Yeah, we
It's a
try
great
to
space for
to
that.
do some fun stuff. It is a great space for it. But like I said, if you're in the area, I totally recommend. If you're not, it's totally worth the time to drive to come here. I think it's a very unique space in a very unique town.
One of the interesting bits about Keyport history is that during Prohibition, there were a lot of speakeasies
Yeah.
and distilleries, and we had one of the largest distilleries on the East Coast here. There was a lot of rum runners and stuff. So it's nice to see a legal one.
Yeah, so we actually had a speakeasy night, and we're gonna do one again.
Yeah.
But funny enough, I did find that in Keyport there was a man that was illegally selling alcohol. Now there was a law where you could sell it as medicine.
Yeah.
So, but he had the license for that, but then he also was selling it on the side as well, as one does. But his name was Robert Pease.
Yeah. Yep.
Get it? Because the peas.
House
Okay.
is up the street. She actually was George Pease.
Oh, so George
Yes,
Pease.
George
It's
Pease.
George Pease. I'm
Yep.
sorry. Yeah,
That's
George
okay.
Pease. You're right.
The tour guide's gonna correct you.
Yeah, no, you should know. No, yeah,
Yep.
no. That I just think the peas connection is the funniest thing
Yep.
ever.
And
but-
that house is right up the
Yeah.
street. It's one of the most
Yeah.
most validated haunted houses that we have in town.
is George Pease himself.
Not that I know of,
Okay.
but the amount of experiences that I've heard from various people that are very, very similar experiences all happen there. Like one night I was actually on a tour and someone approached us and asked if he could talk about a haunted house that he had lived in Keyport. And he's describing this story and I'm like, oh no, he's telling the story. And I asked him where the house was. We hadn't even gotten to that house yet. And he described the house, big white house with a red door. And I was like, thank you for the verification.
Yeah. There
But you know
go.
what's even funnier is what's the name of the store that we wanted on the front street?
It used to be Gail's Hardware,
Yeah, but what was the name of it now?
Karen's.
Karen's Treasures?
Yeah.
So in Karen's Treasures, you had said that behind the door there was a false door. That was a big speakeasy. That was a part of that store.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That means it's true.
There's a lot of prohibition history here in Keyport,
Yeah.
but now we've got the legal stuff, so we're good.
Yeah.
And we got ghost tours.
Yeah.
And we have ghost stories, lots of ghost stories. But-
And tours. Don't forget the tours.
Yes, and ghost tours.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
So this
do
is
you have any
amazing.
other things that you'd like to plug? Anything that's up and coming? They can find all this info on your event part of your page, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So if you go right to that URL, you find our events and, of course, the drag show that's coming up. This Friday is a big one. But
I just saw that. I look like Wolverine.
a little bit.
Thank you. I guess that's a good thing.
And also, yes, thank you, Rachel. It's a big labor of love here. So we all
Rachel's
try.
a really good friend of mine I met online
Okay.
on our drag thing. She's a very charitable individual who does quite a bit for the LGBTQ plus.
That's great.
We love that.
So we adore her.
Well, thank you so much. I know you were off today, right? we
There's no
dragged
such
you in.
thing.
I know.
You know how it goes.
Small
Small
business
business owners. Yeah.
You're never off.
All
Yeah.
we do is talk to each other on the phone. What do you think we should do this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for,
Yes,
for
thank
spending
you.
time with us. And thank you, Yulia, for opening up for us and making that amazing cocktail.
Yes.
And for the tea.
For the tea. Yeah.
And if buy tickets. Just buy the tickets. Come on Friday. It's totally
You'll see John
worth
in
it.
drag too.
And I'll be in drag too. I got a special everything for it.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thank you. See you next Parlour Tea.